Boom! What's good? What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Fares Muthana, and welcome to another great edition of Good Friends, Better Rivals. Today, we're going to be talking about first edition of the Good Friends, Better Rivals Bowl. The next time this will happen will be the last week of the season, which you know what could be an important game as well.
For who?
Well, for us, because we you know what.
How is that an important year for you?
You know what? If we can translate what happened this week to multiple weeks on one side of the ball,
Losing?
you know what? Let's calm down here, okay? All right. No,
If you lose, that
no,
means
no,
it's not going to be
no. I
important.
remember. I remember you saying last week if the Giants were in the game and they gave it a good shot, that's a disgrace on us.
It,
Guess
it
what?
was. It
It was
was.
a disgrace.
Well,
It was a
not
dis-
completely on the whole
it was
team.
it was a complete
Not on the
disgrace.
whole team.
It was a
On the
complete disgrace.
not
It
on the
was a
whole team.
complete.
Not on the whole team.
It's a complete disgrace.
How is it a complete disgrace if we score 40 points?
Well, you scored 37.
We
Okay,
scored 40.
you scored 37.
We scored 40.
Oh no,
40 points. We won
no,
40 to 37.
yeah, we scored 37. Sorry,
Exactly.
I was only focusing on the good bits.
Well,
My
how's that?
apologies.
Well, you
Well,
shouldn't.
37 points for me was very good because this offense only scored 6 in week 1. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for joining us. That's Caleb. I'm Fares. We're talking week 2, possibly the best game of the week.
It was the best game of the week.
It was the best game of the week. Damn right it was. Wasn't expecting it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I expected the game to be over by the second quarter. I expected the New York Giants not to be playing any good, but the Giants were up 13-6 at halftime, I think. 13-6, to remember it correctly. Let me double check. Let me double check for you. 13-6. Was it 13-6?
13-10.
Was it 13-10? Okay. 13-10. Where's this game? There it is. Yes, 13-10 going into the half. You're up 17-13 going into the fourth quarter. Then let's just skip to the fourth quarter, Caleb. Let's just skip to the fourth quarter.
Well, then it doesn't seem that bad when it's like 17.
It's 17-13 entering the fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
our defense at that point held you to 13 points. That's actually,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
kind of the reverse of what happened in week 1, where
exactly,
we
right?
got beat for 3 quarters and then stopped them for a quarter.
Hey, Adelia, how are you? And then both of our defenses were like, "What's defense?"
Yeah.
Just
So together, I mean, if you put it all together, we have like one full game of good defense.
yeah, we did. I think both of us did. And then our entire teams were like, defense? I don't know her name. Forget it. So 41 points were scored in the fourth quarter. 41 points. The problem is the Giants had like 4 opportunities to win this game. But let's break it down. Let's break down phase by phase. Caleb, let's start with the defense. Let's start off with your defense. Week 1, we were big fans of it. We said you guys stopped the Eagles. You guys were very good. I think we always said that the turnover by Miles Sanders is what changed the game. It would literally change the game because it gave him an extra position. You guys stopped the run. It was very good. But this week, your defense was like, we're going to show up. And then they were like, no, at the end.
Well,
Break it down as you show me your emotions as you're watching the game, seeing the defense kind of deteriorate as the game went along.
Well, it's kind of the same problems. I mean, I think we had the same strengths, we had the same weaknesses. We did stop the run. We stopped the Giants from running. So that's what the main focus on. At least that's what Jerry Jones's focus on when he said he was trading Michael Parsons is to stop the run, and we stopped the run. As far as the DBs, I mean, we didn't have Deron Bland out there. We knew weren't going to have him out there. He got injured his foot practice. So it was going to be a problem.
Trayvon Diggs didn't play good either.
Yeah. That's the bigger problem there.
Yeah.
That not even over Bland's injuries, that Diggs is just bad.
Got cooked.
He's bad for multiple reasons. He's bad because he's had 2 injuries. And he just doesn't seem like he has the same catch-up speed that he once did. He's bad because he's not getting the safety help. He's bad because he's just not. We're not getting pressure on the quarterback. So there's multiple reasons why he's playing bad right now, or why he played bad in that game. Not just him. multiple reasons on the defense. Why? I mean, the safeties. I mean, I don't understand why you're putting um, a single high safety with Donovan Wilson. I mean, he should never be in coverage, to be honest. He's not a coverage safety. He's either put him on a tight end or a running back, or put him in the box and let him play run defense. That's what he's going to do. You're putting him in his own coverage, like he's going to do anything back there, and he's not. He doesn't provide any help to Diggs, and they get burned. So I put a lot of the responsibility on that, um, and I put a lot of responsibility on Matt Eberflus calling the game. Like, why are you putting your? You already know that you're at a deficit with the DBs that you have, the line
Mm-hmm.
that you have. So why are you not putting in a position where they can be better? Like, call more blitzes, so you can get somewhat of a pass rush. Put a little man. If he's gonna get beat, at least he'll get beat being on man coverage instead of just getting beat and letting Russell Wilson just sit there and have all day to beat a zone coverage, because he's a veteran quarterback. He may be old and not as good as he once was, but he's seen every single type of defense. If you give him time, all he has to do is he knows when the zone is gonna when the receiver is gonna free up in the zone. So he basically, if you're gonna give him time, which that's the biggest problem, we don't give any pass rush. He's gonna get time, and he's gonna find whenever the receiver breaks, and he's gonna find the opening in the zone coverage. And that's the problem with the Eberflus. He did not adjust. He didn't do anything to provide more pressure on the quarterback, and therefore the DBs got completely beat.
Well, yeah, let's break it down. Trayvon Diggs, shot to the next gen stats. Four targets, 4 catches, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns given up, a passer rating giving up of 158.3, which I believe is perfect. That's a perfect passer rating. 100% catches, 0% tight window forces. So every pass was an easy throw, basically. It wasn't tight. It wasn't, you didn't make Russell Wilson having to fit it in. You didn't. It was easy pitch and catch for him and Malik Neighbors. He was, well, not even just Malik Neighbors, Trayvon as the nearest defender. As the nearest defender, Trayvon Diggs gave up this, not just against Malik Neighbors, just the nearest defender, period, as Trayvon Diggs. Separation, he gave up 2.9 yards per separation. His catch rate allowed over expected. It was over 50% expected. So it was a bad day. It was a bad day at the office for Trayvon Diggs. It was. One of your strengths, we kept talking about the reason we thought this was a weakness, not because of ability, but health. But now it's looking like, screw health, Trayvon Diggs may have lost a little bit of his ability against quarterbacks and receivers who can actually throw the ball. He looked good in week 1 because Jalen
They
Hurts.
don't throw the ball at all.
Exactly. So it was probably fool's gold. Teams that are going to throw the ball are going to definitely test out this Cowboys back end. And you know what? We're talking about the Giants here, guys. This team scored 6 points in week 1. This team has Russell Wilson, who flamed out in Pittsburgh, flamed out in Denver. He's washed. Let Russ cook had a different meaning. And he showed that back end that if a competent quarterback is going to rip you apart, So hey, Jerry, you finally learned how to stop the run, baby.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
You stop the run.
Yeah, but now you can't stop the pass. So good luck.
When we maybe we could trade Kenny Clark for and then a couple of first round picks for Michael Parsons.
Yeah, maybe maybe the Packers will give him up. It's not like something crazy happened with Michael Parsons, like he was shipped out for no reason. But it is. But then here's the thing, Caleb. A great back end is helped by a great pass rush.
And that's the biggest, problem. I think that's the biggest issue. I think
you no longer have a pass rush.
Yeah, I think eventually they're going to get right in the backs. There is going to be help. I mean, Siobhan Revel is going to eventually get healthy. Josh Butler is eventually going to get healthy. Deron Bland is eventually going to get healthy. So there's some players are coming back for us. I think once they get fully healthy and work back in, I think it won't be and obviously Eberflus has to call them and put them in the right positions and call the right plays. But the main problem is still going to be, do we get after the quarterback? I mean, they're not even if they do get right, it doesn't matter if the quarterback is all day to throw. I mean, they can't cover forever. So the main issue is still not even the DBs. It is the pass rush.
Which is funny to say, Caleb, against the New York Giants, who something historical happened in this game for the New York Giants. Their left tackle goes by the name of James Hudson III. First drive, the New York Giants are driving. James Hudson had 5 penalties on that one drive by himself.
I don't even know, like, how
after the first 2.
How do you not just say, okay, don't even listen to what the quarterback's saying, just look at the ball at that point?
Yeah. No, it's not even that. It's like, okay, I think 3 of them were false starts. 2 of them were personal fouls.
One of them was the head.
It was 2 were personal fouls. And we still got down to the 2-yard line. That's how I knew this game, we had a shot to win this game. So I'm like, something stupid's going to happen for us to cause this game. Because ain't no way that one of our players got 5 penalties, Caleb, on one drive, and we still got into the red zone. On the Wan'Dale Robinson play that drops him at the 2, it was the personal foul on him. 4 straight penalties. Yeah. 4 straight penalties. He took a break. He took a break on one of those. He's like, I'm actually gonna play good. And then guess what? They made the right choice. I don't know why they didn't replace him mid-drive. Possibly, I don't know. That's whatever. But they replaced him after that drive. He didn't see the game at all, which was the correct decision. And he's out here crying on the sideline, talking about blah, 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 blah. Bro, you are the reason we only have 3 points. That should have been a touchdown. It should be 7-0 Giants. And guess what, Caleb? We lost by 3. 7-0 Giants instead of 3-0 Giants. Game is different. Because of you. We talk about it's the game of inches. It's the game is tight. That's what it is. Instead of a field goal, we have a touchdown. So the game is different. And they benched him, which is good. Yeah, fine, have the reaction like that on the sideline. But the only person you should be mad at yourself, the only person you should be mad at is yourself, James. You. That's whose fault it is. You want to be mad at somebody? You wake up, you look in the mirror, and it's your fault. That's your fault. If I see him start next week against the Chiefs, Sunday night, I want them all fired.
I mean,
I want them all fired. Well, they're going to get fired anyways, unless they beat the Chiefs. We don't know that.
We'll get to that. But that is the most disappointing part. That we're playing against a third string offensive lineman, and we still don't get any pressure.
Yeah, Marcus Bowe. Hey, so I was watching the tape. I was looking at. I'm just watching that Marcus Bowe. There was a couple plays, bro, where he hemmed up Dante Fowler Jr. Where he hemmed him. He just stopped him in his tracks. Straight up, like inside pad, boom, anchored, and just held him there. And then who's 90?
I have to look it up.
Solomon Thomas. You guys did a stunt where Thomas flows to the outside, and he just grabs Solomon Thomas and he hems him up. Russell Wilson had good pockets. Funny enough, the last pocket was not a good pocket, and he throws an interception. But most of the day he had a good pocket to throw in. Wan'Dale Robinson running down the middle of the field, that seam. Donovan Wilson was like, where is he? I don't know. He's too small. Oh, there he is. Touchdown. So the offense.
That was the one Donovan Wilson play that he actually made. Yeah. His interception. I mean, because all night he was just bad coverage.
He you know what? And then him and Cam Scatterbo had a little battle in the middle of the game where he was just basically like, he was coming downhill and him and Cam met. Cam won a couple. Cam had that big run that got him down to the 2-yard line, and then he scored the touchdown. But yeah, man, the DBs did not show up for the Dallas Cowboys. And you know what? Yeah, you can talk about Siobhan Revel as much as you want. Injured players in college are going to get injured again into the pros. I don't understand why you even drafted him. I don't get it, but sure, whatever.
You can't say that. That's
Okay.
not true at all.
Yeah, it actually is. You
That's
know who
not
told
true
me
at
that?
all. There's
You know who
plenty
told
of
me
players.
that?
There's plenty of
You know who
examples.
told me that?
There's
You know who
plenty
told
of
me that?
examples.
You know who told me that? You told me
When
that.
did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did.
I've never
Yeah,
told
you
you
did.
that.
Yeah, you have.
I've never
You
told
have.
you that.
Yes,
I
you
don't
have.
know who told you that, but I did
That
not
was
tell you
you.
that.
I'll say is this, man. The defensive line for you guys did not. There was no effect at all. There was like no effect.
Yes, and pressure wise, yes.
Yes, pressure wise. Stopping the run. Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Solomon Thomas actually played really well on the run. Obviously Henry Clark
Did
as
you
well.
You think you overcorrected?
No, I just think I think everybody in the organization, all the fans thought, even without Parsons, we still had some pass rushers.
Mm-hmm.
We thought Ezraku, because the way he looked in camp, preseason, and all that.
Yeah, Ezraku ain't it. He ain't
We
it, dog.
thought he was going to be really good. We thought Dante Fowler was going to be what he was in Washington last year. We thought Sam Williams would come back and play as well as he did, even more so because he only played limited snaps before, and he was getting good pressure. So we thought we had some depth there, even without Parsons. And they just don't. They didn't show up at all.
Here's the thing, Caleb. They were good because they were playing off of a star defensive end. Yeah. So they get one-on-one coverage. Like, it happens all the time. What's up, Leo? How you doing, brother? It happens all the time with defensive linemen, right? You have that one defensive end who everyone shifts coverage to. So you have one-on-ones. You have they're stunting left. Like Aaron Donald got Michael Brockers paid, got Leonard Floyd paid. Like, he got them paid because everyone thing was like, we have to protect the middle, right? Leonard Floyd's whatever. So Leonard was on islands by himself. And Leonard Floyd, he's a good pass rusher. I'm not going to say he was a phenomenal one. He was very good, and he made them pay. Michael Brockers made them pay. But now offensive lines are like, okay, now who do we game plan for? Nobody. I'm a game plan for Sam Williams? Really? I'm a game plan for Dante Fowler?
In terms of like the best pass rusher, at least one that gets most pressure is the one that plays the least amount of snaps in James Houston.
Mm-hmm. Like, exactly, but why? Probably because he can't stop the run. So now you have these situational pass rushers who show up, but then he shows up for he's rushing the pass. It's a passing down, and you know what? And some people are just like, we're not scared to leave James Houston on an island because it's James Houston. It's not Reggie White. It's not Micah Parsons. It's not it's not TJ. It's not TJ Watt. You know what I mean? Like, we're not scared. Even rookie pass rushers can scare you. Like Aiden Hutchinson. The Lions were his rookie year, but he played very well, and he made people game plan him. But no one's scared of James Hudson. They're situational pass rushers. They're not scared. There's no game plan for the defense line. It's kind of just like, all right, guys, it's B.O.B. Big on big. Get your man. We're not shifting left. We're not shifting right. We're just B.O.B. Just fall back. Because I'm not scared of Sam Williams. I'm not. I mean? I'm not saying me personally, because I'm just saying teams are like, we're no longer scared of the Dallas defensive line because there's no one to game plan for. Because when you game plan somebody, someone's going to be free. And it was always usually Sam Williams or Osa Digizua, Dante Fowler. Who else back in the day? I don't remember. But, the Dan Quinn people. But, but now we don't have to. Now we don't have to find, where's 11? Where's 11? Where is he? You don't got to do that no more. 11's not here. The center isn't looking up and saying, where is he? Where is he? The center's looking up and was like, okay. Old dude Kenny Clark. Osa Digizua was a pass rusher. Pass rusher. We're running the ball. Oh, we can't run the ball. It's fine. We'll just pass the ball because their DBs stink. We're not scared. No one's scared. It is what it is. But yeah.
All right, and so we talked about defense, but let's talk about your defense now. I
Uh
mean, because that was one thing that the Giants did have was the front line, and the pass rush there. And you told me all season how we got this guy in the DB, so we got better. No, you didn't.
Scheme. Too much. You gave too much space. I was rewatching the tape. Too much space. You gave too much space. I'm sorry. You don't need to give George Pickens that much space. He ain't fast. He's literally not fast.
He
Everyone
caught
knows it.
he
He's not
caused
fast.
he caused two pass interferences in that game.
Offensive. One of them was offensive.
No, two defensive pass interference.
But there's also an offensive pass interference.
Yeah, one was the push off. Yeah,
Yeah. So okay, I got you. But no, that's what I'm saying. It's too much. So you give him a full head of speed. Yeah, you have a problem. Don't give him that. Well, like, what are you doing? Like, I didn't understand. Let's look up George Pickens. George. How you spell George? I don't know how to spell it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know how to spell George. That's wild.
but
Pickens.
he had the one DPI in the long that put us into the red zone on a long pass, and then there was another one I forget about. But even though he doesn't get separation, he's caused three DPIs. He caused one in the Eagles game, two in the Giants game. So he may not get separation, but he's causing yardage.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, then just like if that's his play, and you're a veteran, like cornerback, like you're supposed to be Paulson Adebo, like why are you biting on it? Like why are you biting on it? Like just flow back because he's like it was too much cushion. It's too much cushion, and then it's very clear that Bobby Okereke doesn't know what the hell coverage is. He's not a very good. He's a down the hill linebacker, which makes sense because he fit Wink's scheme. Wink's scheme fit him. It fit. Now Shane Bowen wants him to play coverage, and he's out there on an island. Funny enough, Caleb, the pass that got you guys into field goal range with Jake Ferguson towards the end of the game, if Bobby Okereke undercuts Ferguson and he times it right, that's an interception. He misses it by a millisecond because his head, he didn't know where he was. He lost him for a second. And then when he found him, ball was already out. But if he found him, he could have undercut that route. And no one, so Dak's first option was Jake, so he couldn't throw it to Jake. So he just missed it. He just missed it. And then there was the play where I believe Tibbs sacks Dak Prescott. Thank God Tibbs sacks Dak Prescott. Because you know who was wide open when I was looking at the tape? George Pickens across the middle. Wide open. Shane Bowen, I don't know what the hell he's doing, bro. I am generally shocked that he's still employed. He lost that game. Caleb, remember our conversation when the Chiefs beat the Bills in that playoff game? They had to play defense for 17 seconds. That's all they had to do. 17 seconds. And we got on there and we yelled about prevent defense and how it's horrible. You're giving up too much yards. They have too much timeouts. You can't do that. Just play your base defense. And it's all going to be said and good. 25 seconds. 25 seconds. You couldn't play defense for 25 seconds.
That's why I didn't even. I kind of felt a little confident that it wasn't over, even though when he scored, even though it looked like all the Giants fans were inside. And I was like, yeah, 25 seconds. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we can get in Arby's range.
Do these people not get scouting reports, Caleb? Because I knew his range was at least 60. I knew that. Everyone knows that. If I knew that, you knew that, my mom knew that, your mom knew that, my grandma knew that. So I expect NFL professional coaches to know that as well. Kickers, Caleb. with go-ahead 60-yard winners in NFL history. I believe it said there were 4 for 40 or something like that on ESPN. I don't remember this. It was like they only made 4. But against the New York Giants, they're 3 for 3. 3 for 3. It was actually, which is funny to me because it's 3 for 3, but it's actually 4, not 3. They're 4 for 3 actually, which is funny to me. Graham Gano hit a 63-yarder on us. Funny enough, he's now our kicker. He did it with the Carolina Panthers. Greg Joseph with the Vikings hit 61. Jake Elliott hit 61. Brennan Aubrey hit 64. Against the New York Giants, you're in range for 60? Trot your kicker out there. Just do it. Why not? Just do it.
It might just be a good stadium.
It might just do it. Jake did it in Philly. Graham did it. I don't know where Graham did it. Either he did it on the road or in Carolina. I don't remember. Brandon did it at home. Greg Joseph did it at home. So Brandon and Greg did it indoors. Jake did it outdoors, and Graham did it outdoors. I don't remember. So just trot your guy out there because there's a chance you may hit it. He may hit no other field goal but that field goal. You called a good play, and then you decided to back everybody off. He got scared. Did you know that man is not 40 years old? That man is 38. That man looks like he's 52. All right? I did not know that. That man should be fired. You caught this game.
He will be eventually.
Caleb, if I told you, Caleb, Russell Wilson's going to pass for 450 yards, Caleb. It's going to be 3 touchdowns, and the Giants score with 25 seconds left. What do you think happened?
The defense. Our defense was ass.
Yeah. You probably lost that game, right? You probably lost that game. Like,
not necessarily, because I thought going into the season, I thought that's how we were going to have to win games anyways.
Yeah. But
I told you that in going to every game, like
shootouts,
it's going to be shootouts. So
yeah,
I wouldn't necessarily think we lost. I would think, yeah, that's probably going to happen a lot in the season.
Just completely wasted. Shane Bowen should be. I don't know why he's still employed. And this is what I don't like about some of our beat reporters. It pisses me off because Jordan Rana came out and said, "Oh, you can't blame Shane Bowen now. That's scapegoating." It's like what they did with Wink Martindale. I was like, no, we didn't. We're not going to scapegoat Shane Bowen. It's your job to have a good defense. You're the defensive coordinator. We dropped 37 and we lost. That's a fireable offense. No one's going to be sad. That's a fireable offense. The Giants scoring 37 should mean an automatic victory with that defensive line. Again, I keep telling myself, why is Abdul Carter rushing inside? He's not big enough to go against guards. Kayvon Thibodeau's bigger than him. If you want to bump somebody inside, you bump him in. To tell Tibbs, put on a little bit more weight. You make Abdul play the outside. Because let's be real, we were abusing Terrence Steele all day. Terrence Steele was getting the work from everybody. We found our Evan Neal. His name is Terrence Steele. Elijah Garcia got a sack. Tibbs was taking him to school every time. When Abdul Carter was on him, he was taking him to school. Caleb, tell me, Terrence Steele had a horrible day. He had a horrible day.
We said that on the preview as we talked about.
Yeah, he's the weak link.
He's the weakest link. Even with Tyler Guyton. I mean,
yeah,
Tyler Guyton's probably been playing better than he has.
Which is funny because
he wasn't great, but I think he's got. I mean, you're allowed to progress.
Yes,
you're allowed to get better.
Yes, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, man. Like, why are you bumping in your smaller? Like Abdul Carter's big, but he's not bigger than the other guys. He's actually bigger than Brian Burns, which is crazy to me. But he should be on the outside. I don't like it when he's coming inside, rushing on Tyler Booker, unless it's a stunt. If you're doing a stunt, understandable. But if it's a straight up rush, I don't get it. But then the biggest egregious thing was, Why is the best nose tackle in the game not playing nose tackle? Last year, he lined up 72% at nose tackle. I don't understand that, bro.
And
I don't get it.
Y'all didn't do very much in the run game either. I mean, Javonte Williams, who you didn't think much of, came in here and ran for 97 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. That was not because of his skill.
I'm
I watched the tape. Giants didn't know how to tackle. The Giants just didn't tackle. That was not Javonte Williams being great. That was the Giants just like I'm not tackling.
The Eagles too.
Well, the Eagles just sucked him. You know what I mean?
I mean, he didn't get as many yards, but he was running pretty well. He's breaking tackles. I mean,
yeah, the Giants tackling, man, dude, it was disgusting, bro. It was disgusting. There was a play where he's stuck in the middle of between two linemen, and he just like they don't tackle. They have him in the grass. He's right there, and they're just like lunging at him, and I'm like, did y'all not learn how to like basic tackling? What are we doing here? They just completely it was like, I don't want to disrespect Javonte Williams, you know, because I thought he was a good player prior to the knee injury. I thought the Broncos were gonna get their running back of the future. Then he destroyed his knee, and I'm really like that he's bounced back. But trust me, the Giants just didn't tackle. They just didn't tackle at all. And it goes to Bobby Okereke. Linebackers coming downhill, stop the run, but he didn't. And then no one else, like Shane Bowen should not be doing press conferences this week. That man should be fired. He should be fired, bro. Ain't no scapegoat when you are this consequences of your actions. If the Giants scored 37, something I never thought I would say in these last 3 years, they should win the game. The game should be a dub. We should be 1-1. Which is wild to say because I thought we were going to lose this game and win game 1. But we should be 1-1.
Yeah. And it's funny because we should have won game 1 and we should have lost game 2.
Exactly.
So either way, we would have been 1-1.
Yeah, either way, we would have been 1-1. You know? Now you've given me some false sense of hope. Because now we have the Chiefs on prime time at home. Funny enough, Caleb, you know the Chiefs have never beaten the Giants on the road?
On the road?
Yeah, they're 0-7 at the Giants' house. 0-7. Last time we played them, we beat them 12-8. Which is a disgusting score if you think about it. That's disgusting. It's disgusting. 12-8? That's just nasty. That's nasty.
I feel like it's gonna happen again. Honestly,
you think we win? It's 8-8.
I don't think you win. I think it's gonna be exactly what the Bengals game on that it was a Sunday night game, right?
Oh yeah, where we were.
I think it's exactly gonna be.
Because we should have won that game too. Because we stopped the Bengals, the offense. Literally, the only play, Caleb, which is funny, the only big play they had was Joe Burrow's scramble. Remember that game? Remember he scrambled and he scored that touchdown. And they're up 7-3 for most of the game. They're up 7-3. Then they're up 7-6. Then they score a touchdown and end the game. But we should have won that game. But here's the thing. Russell Wilson, can he take the magic back again?
No, because he's not playing the Cowboys defense. He's playing the Chiefs defense.
Was the Chief defense, have they been better?
They're much better than us.
Okay, but then of course you're better than shit. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
It's
but like, it's not like Washington's defense was great either. I mean they
that's true. They got and we lost that game.
And you guys scored nothing against them.
Yeah, we did. We scored nothing. Yeah.
I just think that's what I'm saying. I think it really was just the Cowboys defense that bad. And so the Chiefs are not that bad. That's why it's going to be a very ugly game.
But then, like, our defense gave up 40 points.
Yeah, but the Chiefs can't score.
That's true. They have a 40-year-old tight end. Basically, he's basically 40. He's 37, 30. I think it's
I mean,
36.
Patrick Mahomes has been more inaccurate than he's probably ever been.
Mm-hmm.
And they just don't got the receivers. They don't. I don't know if Worthy's going to play or not.
Yeah.
Um, and then the
Rishi
other,
Rice is not there.
yeah, and
Hollywood Brown.
when he goes deep to Hollywood Brown, it's an inaccurate ball,
Mm-hmm. I think we win.
and they got no run game.
Oh yeah, man, no run game. Isaac Pacheco, he's
What happened? Like I don't get what happened. Like he was good. He was a good running back.
I know what happened. He lost his speed. He's no longer fast.
Yeah.
He's no longer fast. Like it is what it is. I think they re-signed Kareem Hunt and Brashard Smith. They want speed. He ain't speed. You know, it is what it is. When you lose your speed, you're kind of screwed as a running back. You know, unless you're ready for like three yards in a cloud of dust. Speaking of running backs, man, shout out to Cam Scatterboo. Shout out to the Scat. Shout out to
He's
Scat,
not
man.
fast.
He's not fast either. Well, man, he hit that hole pretty fast.
I mean, but he's not fast. Like,
Nah, he's not fast. He's a bowling ball. But here's the thing too: is Isaiah Pacheco a bowling ball? I don't think so. He's not a bowling ball, and he's not fast. You know. Well, here's the thing, bro. When's the last time, like Andy Reid, doesn't care about running backs, which is crazy to me because he had Brian Westbrook, and then he had Shady, appropriate name for LaShawn McCoy, but yeah, like in Kansas City, he's just like does not care. Just does not
why would
care.
you if you have Patrick Mahomes?
No, but even with Alex Smith, who were the running backs with Alex Smith? Remember that? He had Jamal Charles for like a year, and then Jamal Charles got injured.
I don't remember who was after Jamal Charles.
That's what I'm saying. They drafted Kareem Hunt when he was a rookie.
Kareem Hunt, he was there. He was good. Kareem Hunt was
he was. He actually won me in my fantasy league as a rookie. I drafted him out of Toledo. I was like, yeah, this kid's special.
Yeah, because Clyde Edwards-Helaire was
after.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. Like they don't care. They don't care.
But they did draft him in the first. They tried.
They try. And then they replaced him with an undrafted running back from Rutgers. And then you find out, oh, that's why he got on. He had a max potential, and they've used them all up. That happens. People are starting to talk about Ladd McConkey that way. Because they're like, Ladd McConkey was NFL ready right away, his rookie year. In the second year, he's already capped. There's no growth there. He is who he is. This is where he is. There's no going up. Like with Malik Neighbors, I think there's still another level. You know what I mean? There's still another. Some of those touchdown catches, man. This body adjustment, it was just insane. The game, not the game-winning touchdown pass. The touchdown pass that took us to 37-34, Caleb. He couldn't see it. Your DB slapped him in the face.
I mean, they didn't slap him. He just kind of covered his eyes.
Yeah, which is great. Are you saying Ladd McConkey? Because it's McConkey.
Yeah, it's McConkey.
McConkey. Oh, I said McConkey?
He's McConkey.
My bad. McConkey. Ladd McConkey. McConkey. Yeah. Yeah, there's a cap for the Mac. Ladd. I'm going to go with Ladd. Ladd. Yeah,
the young lad.
The young lad. There's a cap for him because he was ready-made. If he got drafted by a team that was ready to win a Super Bowl, he would have been a tremendous contributor his rookie season. Like if like the Chiefs or Eagles, he would have been ready as a good 3 in the slot, was ready. But he was drafted by the Chargers, who are building their team. They need another receiver. Is Quentin Johnson that guy? He's looking like it, finally. But we'll see. Unless it's just a contract year. We all know about the contract year players, Caleb. The guys who become great their contract year, they get their contract and they revert back to their original selves. Daniel Jones. I see right through you, Daniel Jones. You don't convince me. I see right through you, dog. I see right through you.
You ruined him.
Nah, I see
Now,
right
now
through
he's
him.
with a different
Nah, I
team.
see right
It'd
through
be
him.
so funny. It'd be
I
so
see.
funny
I
that the
see
year
right through
after
him.
Saquon leaves and goes to a different team, they win the Super Bowl. He's so funny. Daniel Jones goes to a different team and he goes to the Super Bowl.
That ain't happening.
Well, we'll see.
It's not happening.
Well, we'll see.
I see, because he played
They're on the
good
way.
his
They're 2-0.
oh hey he played good his last year right before that big contract.
No,
Well,
they didn't. No, he didn't. Stop saying that. That is false. He did not play well. He had 15 touchdowns.
you know, I don't think he played good, but people say he played good.
He did not play good.
I don't think he did, but
You
I
did
know
say he played good.
yeah, I did because my standard for him was shit. Then he stopped being complete shit. He just became mediocre.
Well, now he's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I see right through you, Daniel
Well,
Jones.
we'll see.
I see right through you. You don't scare me. I'm not gonna apologize for nothing. I see right through your nonsense.
Okay, and what happens when he takes his team to the playoffs?
Jonathan Taylor's the greatest player of all time. Then, so,
Well,
he,
you had Saquon.
yeah. Well, you know what? That
You guys
offensive
still
line.
sucked.
Well, hey, that offensive line. And shout out to Quentin Nelson. Shout out to him. Shout out to you, Quentin Nelson. Shout out to you. But yeah. Damn, 40-37. That's just crazy, man. Did you expect that? I did not expect that at all.
No, because I didn't think you guys were going to score. I mean, us, yes. I mean, I said we wouldn't have 38 points.
Yeah.
So they actually scored more than I said they would. But so yeah, I kind of did expect us to do what we did. I did not expect that from old Russell Wilson.
Was the line 2.5?
What the Cowboys Giants game?
Yeah.
Mm,
It couldn't be 2.5. It had to
it
be
was
like
2.
Like 2? Really?
Yeah.
Really? What did Vegas?
Close.
What did Vegas know? What did Vegas know? Because ain't no way that game should have been 2.
Yeah,
after
it
the
might have been
Giants.
2.5. Yeah, minus 2.5.
After the Giants week 1, it should not have been 2.5. It should have been like at least.
Well, they still didn't have any faith in the Cowboys, which they were correct about. I mean,
No, they were correct.
Vegas knows. Vegas knows.
Vegas always knows.
Set the lines. They set the line right.
Yeah, man, Vegas knows all the time, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, the line is +6 for the Giants game. I do think they cover.
I think we win outright.
I mean, maybe. But that's good. I just can't see Patrick Mahomes being 0-3. That's why I can't. Like, I would say that if it was any other quarterback, but I just can't see him being 0-3.
All right, let's preview it. All right, let's move on.
We kind of just did. We've been previewing it.
That's true. That's a good point. All right, scores. I'm gonna go Giants. All right, let me see the Chiefs' last couple games. How many points have they scored?
Well, they're in the 20s, but it doesn't look good.
So 17 and 21.
17 and 21? Yeah. So they can't really score any points.
Giants 28.
Guys, he's not having another performance like he did. Like, that was a one and done.
We'll see. Giants 28. Chiefs 17.
No, it's going to be... you think you're going to look like double digits.
Okay, all right. 28-21. Touchdown.
Yeah, no, you guys are not scoring that many points.
All right, 27-24.
It's 13-10.
13-10?
Yeah.
With this defense, we're horrible.
Yeah, but they can't score. And I mean, like you just said, they just scored 17 points.
Yeah. Bro, I think
and that was on a defense that Dak was going up and down the field on.
Yeah. Who are their tackles now? Is it still Juwan Taylor?
Yeah, I think one of them is. The other one is a rookie.
Oh, yeah, Josh Simmons. It's Josh Simmons. And then they have, I think, Kingsley, the former BYU kid. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm not even going to try. Shout out to the homie Kingsley. Don't get mad at me, Kingsley. Shout out to you. Kingsley, I ain't even going to try. I ain't even going to do it, man. I ain't even going to do it. But I think we win, man. I think we go 21-17.
You got a bunch of false hope.
21-17.
Bad defense.
Because we should have beat you.
We have a bad defense.
Yeah, well, this defense ain't. Who the hell is on this defense anyway? Well, they lost Justin Reed, so their back end is just as bad as you.
It's not just as bad.
Who are their corners, Caleb?
They have McDuffie.
Oh shoot, they did. Oh yeah, they got rid of Jerry. It's not Trent. That is true, but it don't matter. Malik Neighbors, Malik Neighbors, bro. Come on, come on, man.
But
What
he's
the,
not gonna. Russell Wilson's not gonna have the time that he did. That's the point. That's the difference. When Russ doesn't have time, that's why he sucks right now.
yeah,
Or
Chris
he
Jones. Chris
previously
Jones is a problem. Yeah,
before
nah,
the
Chris
Cowboys
Jones is a
game, he
problem.
sucked because he was getting pressure and he takes too long to throw the ball.
Yeah, yeah. The defensive tackles of. Funny enough, they're not even that very good defensive tackles in Washington. Now that we're against Chris Jones and George Karlaftis. That's true. Okay, you know what? Giants 14. Giants 17. Chiefs 14.
It's gonna be an ugly game. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be a pretty game.
That's what we said last week. We thought it was gonna be a blowout, then we had a shootout. So I don't know. We'll see. You know what? Giants surprised me, I guess.
No, they already surprised you. They already blew their surprise.
Yeah. Surprised me again.
No, they're out of surprises.
Now this is a guy.
It's Sunday night. Yeah, it's Sunday night.
It's Sunday night. Sunday night on the road, a place the Chiefs have never won. 0-7. 0-7. I was trying to point that out. Sometimes bad juju's just like that. 0-7. Sometimes the Giants win a random primetime game that they shouldn't win. Like, I remember it was Monday night. We were 0-5, and the Broncos were coming to town, and we beat the Broncos. And then Tommy DeVito beat Jordan Love on Monday night. You know, we shouldn't be winning these games, but we do. You know what I mean?
It's just Patrick Mahomes not going 0-3.
Well, you know what? A lot of things have happened. Lamar Jackson shouldn't have lost that game week 1, but he did. You know?
But that's the Ravens always do that. What do you mean?
Well, that's a good point.
That's typical Ravens right there.
That's a good point. I mean, I'm saying, man, I think the Giants pull this off, man. I don't know, man. I think they pull it off. I think they do it.
No, why are you falling to the false hope?
Let's go 21-10. 21-10 Chiefs, I guess. Let's go with that. 21-10 Chiefs. Because Chris Jones is going to be a problem. We can't guard on the inside. We got to rely on Greg Van Roden. There were a couple of plays where Greg Van Roden definitely got beat. Swim moves, just quickness off the feet. And they're going to keep Chris Jones on the weaker guard. So they're probably going to put him on Roden. So with him, it's just age. It's not ability. He's old. He's getting older because he played very well in Vegas. Him and Jermaine Illuminor, they played very well in Vegas with Carmen Brasillo. But yeah, I don't think George Karlaftis makes an impact as much as he has because if we start Marcus Bowe instead of James Hudson, which we should, I think we're going to be good. Fares, I think you put out 8 million potential scores for this game. That is true. I did. But I'm going to stick to this one. 21-10 Kansas City.
You just picked the Chiefs now?
Yeah, because I think Chris Jones is going to be a problem all night. And, you know, Deron Payne and Javon Kinlaw, you know, they were a problem. Well, I can't see Greg's comment, but I see his comment on YouTube. Well, you know what, Greg? I hate you too. He told me eat derriere. He said eat derriere, Giants. Not cool. But yeah, Chris Jones is the problem. Javon Kinlaw and Deron Payne caused the problem. Like they caused the problem all day in week 1. And Chris Jones, I think me and you can agree, Caleb, is better than Javon Kinlaw and Deron Payne. Can you agree with that statement?
Well, yeah, he's the best to use the tackle.
Yes. So that's going to be a problem. I'm not really scared of their I don't even know. It's George Karlaftis, and I don't know who on the other side is. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't remember because let me just double check. I don't know because I want to make sure. I want to give them their just due. Because I don't know if they still have Derek Nottie. Sometimes they get rid of players, and the
Yeah, they used
NFL
to have
man
guys like Charles Omenihu.
Charles Omenihu, yeah, he's more of a trying to find out. Here's a depth chart. There it is.
But as far as recently, I have no idea who's on the side.
Oh, Mike Dana. So Mike Dana's still there, and Derek Nottie. So Nottie and Dana. So Derek Nottie is the other defensive tackle. Mike Dana and George Karlaftis and Charles Omenihu, who's their backup.
Oh yeah.
Charles. Yeah. So I'm if Marcus Bowe and Jermaine Illuminor could shut down like just primary pass rushers in Dante Fowler, Sam Williams, James Hudson, I'm not scared of Mike Dana and Charles Omenihu. I'm not. Sorry. Chris Jones is a problem. He's a problem. He's a bona fide problem. But outside of that, there's safeties too. So Shamari Connor is the one replacing Justin Reed. Could we, abuse him like Donovan Wilson? Maybe. I don't know.
I doubt it.
But
the Spags is not going to put their guys in bad positions like Eberflus did.
Yeah, and we are going against Spags, man. Spags, man, he's one of the greatest defensive coordinators of all time. It's him and Dick LeBeau. Like, let's be real. It's like
in that category. That's how many? 5, 6, 5, 6.
So it's 2 with us. He won 2 with us.
5 Super Bowls.
Yeah, then I think 3 with the Chiefs. Wait, he didn't win the first one with the Chiefs.
He didn't.
He won the last 2.
Who was the coordinator? The first one.
It was like that dude. They wanted to. Don Sutton. He was there, and they wanted him gone.
Oh, because they had a really bad defense back.
Yeah.
They had a terrible defense. It was very much covered up because Patrick Mahomes was MVP. Patrick Mahomes back then.
Exactly, because I think it was Don Sutton.
Yeah, they sucked. Their defense sucked back then.
Yeah, because remember, because the next year Don Sutton was bad. They're like, we want him gone.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So it's 2 with the Chiefs, 2 with us, 4-time Super Bowl champion. Yeah, it was Don Sutton. That's who it was. Because Don Sutton was like Andy Reid's like longtime friend, and people were like, "Get him out of here! We don't want him no more. Fire him."
He is. He's basically Dick LeBeau then.
Yeah. No, not Don Sutton. What the hell is his name? Andy Reid, defensive. I gotta find out this dude's name. It was something Don. Defensive coordinators. Yes, thank you. Bob Sutton. So I got the Sutton part right. It was Bob, not Don. Yeah, he was there from 2013 to 2018. He was there for their first Super Bowl. Yep.
They went to the Super Bowl in 19.
Doesn't Patrick Mahomes have 3 Super Bowls?
Yeah, they won in 19.
So who the hell was their coordinator? It wasn't Bob.
I don't know.
Does Patrick have 2 or 3?
He has 3.
Yes, 3.
Yeah, 19, 22, 23.
Yeah, Steve only has 2. So who the hell was the coordinator that year?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
All right, let's check it. Nah, I think it's Bob Sutton, dog.
You just said he was not there in 19.
Chiefs. Oh yeah, it does not say a Super Bowl at all. Who the hell was in 2019 Chiefs defensive coordinator? Keep saying Steve Spagnuolo, but I only see 2 Super Bowls for Steve Spagnuolo. I don't agree with that. Let's do all time because it's gonna show me everybody.
You couldn't just say he was a coordinator in 2019.
I did. It's not showing me. No.
Steve Spagnuolo was in 2019.
So why does Steve only have 2 Super Bowls?
I don't know. Maybe it was a typo.
Okay. What Super Bowl was it? What Super Bowl was it? You said Super Bowl what?
Huh?
I don't know. Let me check this.
That was against the 49ers the first time.
Yeah, the first time before. Yeah, exactly. But what number was it?
49.
Yep. Hold up. You're
50,
right.
51. I can't read that. 54.
I freaking hate Roman numerals. That shit
Yeah, I know.
annoys me. Um,
54.
yeah, I'm trying to see it. It just shows me Andy Reid as the head coach. Oh, it's the Shakira one. Shout out to Shakira. I don't know.
He has 2 with the Giants.
He has only. I thought he won.
Was he not the coordinator in 2007?
I thought he was
Oh, he moved on after and he coached. That's when he got the head
the
coaching job.
Rams. No, but he was there in 07.
No,
Then
in
he left.
2011. In 2011, he wasn't there.
Oh,
That's
2011.
why he only has that many.
Oh, 2011. Yes, yes. I thought he was our coordinator in 2011.
Apparently not. I mean, your defense wasn't that good in 2011.
No, he wasn't. We were very bad. Very bad. Oh, it was Perry Fuel. That's who it was. It was Perry. It was Perry. I remember Perry. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yes. It was Steve Spagnuolo. So Steve Spagnuolo got four titles. It was Perry. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, that's why you guys are gonna lose because Spags is a
Yeah,
lot better,
Spags. Yeah,
better
Spags.
coordinator.
Yeah. He's definitely a better coordinator. Yeah, he was the Rams. Yeah, yeah. I completely forgot about Perry. Funny enough, Perry actually, crazy thing about Perry, during that playoff, Perry became like the best coordinator known to man. Because Perry Fuel, I don't know how that defense just locked in for that playoffs, but shout out to Perry. Completely forgot about Perry. Perry Fuel. Him and Kevin Gilbride. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. God damn it, Perry.
All right, let's move on.
Let's move on. Dallas. Let's move it, Caleb. What are you thinking? How are you guys going to win this week?
The same way we won last week.
Shootout. Let's do it.
No. I mean, do you expect anything different? I mean, we're not going to have Deron Bland back. We did sign David and Clowney to help with the pass rush. Doesn't mean he'll be ready to provide any help because obviously I don't know what he's been doing through his off season, so could not be ready. So I don't see the pass rush getting any better. Unless the only thing you have to do is Eberflus has to adjust, and he's called zero man. There's 0% man coverage. I saw that number, 0% man coverage we played through 2 games.
You guys played man on two of
No, because I saw the chart. It literally said 0%.
Then why did I see the number that said he was 43 out of 45 dropbacks? You guys were in zone.
I don't know. Because it said 0. Because the chart I was looking at says 0% man coverage.
Okay.
But yeah, so if we that's where it has to rely on his shoulders to call a better game. I mean, yeah, I don't like I said, we're not going to get a pass rush. DB still hurts. The only thing he has the advantage on is that he knows Caleb Williams.
Well, does he?
Yeah, I mean, you spend a lot of time with them. You can see. I mean, any person can sit there and, you have the intimate knowledge with them, and you can know what he doesn't like and what he does like. I mean, that's not hard. I mean,
yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right about that.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't take a genius to say, oh, he doesn't like, he's bad at that and he's good at that. I mean, you're there in the building. You're a head coach. I think you would know that. So that's the one advantage that we do have on defense. So maybe that provides some problems for Caleb. I mean, and already Caleb hasn't been playing well. I mean, he hasn't really progressed from his rookie year. He hasn't gotten any better. He's still the same, inaccurate passer and doesn't know, when to throw the ball and when to not throw the ball. Takes him a long time. That's why he gets sacked. So,
yeah. Well, I have it right here, Caleb. So the Cowboys have played zone coverage in 2 games. 76 out of 78 dropbacks have been in zone. 96.2%. Week 2 against the Giants, they allowed more than 100 passing yards when playing cover 2, 177, cover 3, 165 and a touchdown, and cover 4, 109 and 2 touchdowns. Last year, they played zone coverage on 70% of their dropbacks under Mike Zimmer, the 12th highest rate. So you went from the 12th highest rate to the highest rate. So there's that.
What's going on, Jose?
What up, Jose? How you doing? Jose, you missed it. Caleb was slandering your team.
I mean, you agreed.
Yeah, I do agree. So we were doing it together.
But yeah, so even with that, I mean, if Caleb Williams just keeps going the way he got going, then I mean, it might not be a shootout. But I mean, the problem is that he can run the ball, and that's the problem we had with Jalen Hurts is him running the ball,
extending plays, getting first downs.
Our linebackers couldn't handle that, so I don't know why they're gonna be any different.
That pissed me off on the coverage because Joe Davis and Greg Olson were like, "Look at Kenneth Murray, he's playing great." I was like, "No, he isn't. Nobody on this defense is playing good. Yeah. No defender in this game is playing good. What are you talking about, Joe Davis? What are you talking about? They all sucked, all of them. Kenneth Murray, what? Get out of here. He's just fast. He's not a good linebacker. No, you got none of your linebackers are good. Maurice Leofau is
Overshown's good, but he's not. He's hurt.
He's hurt. All right. You know, Kenneth is fast. Maurice Leofau is small.
Well, he doesn't even play. He's not even playing in the game. They put him in for a few snaps, so you don't even know that
he doesn't even play. He's a bench warmer. Jack Sanborn.
What
is a Jack Sanborn? What's a Jack Sanborn? What is a Jack Sanborn, Caleb? What is it?
That Matty Flu's had, and that's
Matty. Yeah, and guess what? There's a reason Chicago was like, sure, you can leave.
No, I would like to see more Leofau. I think he'll play better than Murray and Sanborn have been playing.
Yeah, man, he started the chippiness in that Giants-Cowboys game. It was very chippy the entire game. It was very chippy.
So yeah, but overall, I don't think the defense is going to be any better in this game. I think it's going to be another shootout. Dak has been playing awesome. He's been really accurate with the ball. His arm has probably been the best I've ever seen it be. Those first two games, it's just his decision making sometimes. He threw a lot in double coverage against the Giants. Obviously, he's looking for CD a lot of the time, and he was taking some risk. I was like, damn. Man,
threw a pick. Shout out to Drew Phillips.
Yeah, but threw a pick.
For the record, Cowboys fans, all turnovers are reviewable, and they upheld it. So stop crying. It was an interception. Keep it moving.
I mean, hit the ground, but
yeah. Well, you know what? Blame the refs. Don't blame me. Shout out to Drew Phillips, by the way. That penalty, I was okay with, Drew. That was a good penalty.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't take so many risks because that's
the other 13. Happen. I don't like. Don't do the other 13.
But
the other 13
his accuracy's been pretty much on point. But the decision to throw it to Jalen Tolbert on third down in overtime. What are you doing? I mean,
drops it.
You have Pickens and CeeDee Lamb on the other side, and you decide to throw it to Jalen Tolbert. You know this guy can't catch, and that's who you throw it to. I just could not believe that was the one time I got I tried to mostly even kill it because I was really nervous and anxious throughout this game. That's the one time.
Can you take me to your living room, like you and your dad on that couch?
I'm not as bad as I used to be with the swearing and the cuss. But
yo, Leo, I want to know how Leo was reacting. He probably was like, he's just like,
yeah. But on that one single play, I was going off. I mean, I was just cussing Dak out. Like, how could you make that decision to throw it to Jalen Tolbert? I just could not believe that.
So George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb have aligned opposite one another on 87 of the 120 snaps, which is 72.5%. When they're both on the field. They average about 7 yards a play and scored twice when they were aligned on opposite sides. And then compared to 5.5 yards a pass without a touchdown when they're aligned on the same side, which is 21 plays. On run plays, the results have flipped as they have averaged 9 yards a carry and scored twice when they are on the same side, but average just 3.4 yards a play when they're on opposite sides, which are 24 yards a play. Because you kind of focus the entire defense on one side and you run the other side, makes sense. So yeah, I don't know.
It was an accurate ball. It was a hell of an accurate ball.
He just dropped it.
He put it past the defender because the defender
Yeah.
was on him. He put it past
Yeah,
the
Drew
defender
Phillips was right there, man. It was
right
just a
into his arms, and he
good defense.
drops it.
Good defense, better offense.
He
That's the
drops the ball.
drops the ball, man. Just drops the ball. I laughed.
I just
I
couldn't
laughed.
believe it. I just could.
I was
not
out in
believe
so I
it.
was watching the end of this game in public, and I laughed. And they're like, "Why is this dude laughing?" It's like I look like a psycho. I look like a psycho watching this game, Caleb, because I'm like fist pumping. And I was like, "What the hell is going on?" And I was like watching the game. Like I lost my mind when we scored that touchdown with 25 seconds left, and I lost it. And my friends were like, "Fares, what happened?" I was like, "Go Giants!" And it was like this wrong Giants. We were talking about. I was talking about one Giants. They were talking about another Giants.
Yeah, and
That is what it is.
the Bears defense is not good right now. I mean,
Nah, man.
they're playing bad themselves. So I think Dak's gonna have another good game. I mean, he's been playing well the first 2 games.
Could this be a get right game for them?
He's gonna go. No, it's not. I mean, Dak's been playing too well.
Talking about their offense.
Their offense. Well, yeah. I mean, it could be. Like I said, it could be. It can go either way.
Yeah.
I really
Roma
don't think-
Dunze should have a great day. If Roma Dunze does not have a great day, Roma Dunze is a horrible pick then.
Because like I said, if Caleb still keeps doing his same dumb stuff he's been doing, or if Eberflus can counter him because he knows him, then yeah. But I just don't see that. I still think he has his running game to run it himself. And yeah, the DBs are just not good. So I don't see that. I still think it's going to be a high scoring game. But our offense is going to, do what we've been doing. We're going to run the ball well, we're going to pass the ball well, and we're going to score a lot of points.
So the score?
45 to 38.
45. All right, let's calm
We scored
down
40
here.
on you. We scored 40 on you.
Yeah, on us. In
Because
overtime.
the Bears have a much
In
better
overtime.
defense? 'Cause the
You
Bears have
scored 40 in overtime. You're not
Okay.
scoring 45 in
Why?
regulation.
Because the Bears have such a good defense.
No, but you're not. You had 34 in regulation.
We had 37 in regulation.
No, you didn't.
It was 37-37.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah,
You guys didn't score in overtime.
that's true. We should have. We stopped you.
We stopped you twice.
I know. I was very upset. When we stopped you the first time, I was like, game's over. The man throws an interception. Look, what are you doing?
No, that was the second one.
The second one, exactly. I was like,
we did stop you. We stopped you the first
oh,
time.
you had the ball first. We were on defense.
And then you had the ball, and then we
we both stopped each other.
And then you stopped us again, and then we stopped. We got the interception.
Yeah.
You actually stopped us twice.
So we stopped you twice.
Yeah, but we stopped you twice.
Okay, yeah. And then the third try.
The third try, that's when we won the game.
All right. You know what? I agree with you. I'm going 38-28. Dallas. 38-28 Dallas. Because I think your defensive line is better than their offensive line. I don't think their offensive line is that good. I think you're going to get
Neither is yours.
Yeah, but y'all, yes, true. And you guys couldn't get a single. Y'all got only 2
We
sacks.
didn't do anything.
You guys only got like, what, 2 sacks, I think?
I think. Maybe
2 or 3. I think it was like 2 or 3.
It was 1 or 2. I know.
All right.
I just
You know what's going to happen? 38-35. Brandon Aubrey game winner once again.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be.
All right. That does it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Caleb wins this week's. Let's see if it's a split year. Let's see if the Giants beat them at home
That's only going to happen if we have nothing to play for.
Yeah, if we have, well, if we have something to play for,
we got nothing to play for.
Hey, man, you don't know that we could sneak into the playoffs. We'll see about that.
No.
Then Dak Prescott becomes Tony Romo.
We'll probably be fighting for a playoff spot, so we probably will have something to play for. So you guys are losing.
Okay, we'll see. Caleb, where can people find you?
You can find me at NFL Games 12 on Instagram and Twitter/X. You can find me on this channel on Wednesdays, 8:00. Doing Ben NFL. The latest episode is up right now, so you can go watch it before Sunday's NFL games. All we do is try to make you guys some money, so go and watch that. So if you like making money,
guys, take Caleb over 230 and a half yards passing. That's all I gotta say. Take the Giants line. If we're gonna lose by 3 at least. Yeah. All right, guys. My name is Fares Muthana. You can find me at Fares Muthana. If I'm here every Friday, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern on Good Friends, Better Rivals. Appreciate you guys' support. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Let's see if the Giants can keep the momentum. Let's see it. We'll hopefully, keep your mouth shut, Caleb, because I know you're going to be negative. Hopefully we keep it. If we do, we could win. We could beat the Chiefs. But if we don't,
you're probably not.
But see, you're so goddamn negative, man. You're so negative, man.
How am I being negative when your team sucks? Your
team sucks.
How do we suck? We beat you.
Yeah, but my team already sucked. So your team sucks too.
We beat the Super Bowl champs. What are you talking about?
You didn't beat the Super Bowl champs.
We nearly did. I said we nearly did.
Oh, did you win?
I mean, if it wasn't for a drop ball, if it wasn't for a drop ball.
It wasn't for a drop ball. Guess what? If it wasn't for a bad defensive call, we would have won the game. You know, if it wasn't for an interception, we would have won the game.
Well, that's
I can play this game too.
Multiple reasons.
You know what? Just the interception then. The interception is the reason we lost. Because if he doesn't throw that interception and we go down, because it was next score wins, remember? It was next score wins.
Why did he throw an interception?
It was a miscommunication between him and Malik Neighbors.
Suck, that's why.
No, it was a miscommunication between him and Malik Neighbors. You suck too. You couldn't beat trash ass.
So how we suck?
Yeah, well, guess what? You didn't beat. You tried to do the almost game with the Eagles game. I'm doing what you doing. The almost game. Huh? Couldn't beat Jalen Hurts trash ass.
You got your ass kicked the first week, so you guys completely suck.
Well, you know what? Your face sucks. Wait. There it is.